So we're on our Pure Pilates Day, which is one of my favorites. The first song starts with Imagine. Let's go ahead and press play in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Phoebe is joining. She just had a flip-flop incident. Good. I'm going to put this down here. Starting up nice and tall. Inhaling the shoulders up towards your ears. Exhaling, opening up that chest. Happy Friday, everyone. Last one. Good. So neck rolls. Inhaling your chin down towards your chest, over to one side. Exhaling back and around. One more in this direction, and then we will reverse for 2. Good. And reverse. Feeling all the sensations in the muscles in the neck. Mine are a little bit tight, I can tell. Go ahead and lift that neck up through center. Inhale, reach with one arm up and overhead, side bend. Exhale, stack those ribs back up over those hips. Other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more each side. Good. Really flexing out that rib cage. Both arms up, inhale. Exhale, elbows out wide, open up that chest. Hey, Steve. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, roll it all the way down, articulating that spine, hands coming down towards the mat. Inhale, roll it all the way up. Good, let's do that one more time. Arms up overhead, inhale. Exhale, elbows out wide, open up that chest. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, roll it on down. Hang out here for a minute. Stretch out in the backs of those legs. Bending into one knee and then the other. Straighten those legs. Exhale all your air out. Inhale, start to stack it all the way up. Woo! All right, grab your hand weights. We're going to start with some upper body work. I'm going to use 2 kilos today. Feel free to use 1 or none, also an option. We did it with none last night. Palms are going to face away from you by your hips. Standing up nice and tall, slight bend in those knees. We're going to start with some Pilates arms that come a little bit closer. You're going to inhale, lift those weights to shoulder height. Exhale, push them down. See, the second song pretty much just started. If you want to follow along with music, I can cue the next song too if you want. Good. Now notice that your body, with the weights especially, probably wants to move all over the place. Try to keep that core stable. If you need to slow down the movement to stabilize through the core, that's okay. Right? Everything's a little bit of a core exercise in Pilates. We're always stabilizing something while mobilizing something else. 3, 2, 1. Hold them up. Flip those palms. Bend at the elbow. Extend. This is our Pilates bicep. We keep the top of the arm lifted to shoulder height, and we bend in the forearm at the elbow. Why? I don't know. There's many different ways to do a bicep curl. This is just how we like to do it. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend. Flip, lower, lift, flip. Bend, extend, flip, lower. Putting them together. Good. Yes. Feeling it. I'm feeling it. Last one. Woo! And lower down. Good. Take a slightly wider step. Take your right hand, bring it over towards your left hip. I want you to pull out and lift the elbow to shoulder height and extend the top arm. It's called drawing a sword. Bend and replace that sword back. So as we pull out, We want to only lift to the height that your shoulder doesn't start creeping up by your ear, right? And notice the muscles in the back body that are engaging to help you open up through that arm. Good. You want to keep the arm in front of you, not going behind you. Good. For 4, 3. You guys look great. 2. Last one. Woo! Other side. Place that hand on your hip. Other side, come to the opposite hip. Pull, extend, bend, and return. Good. Notice that my shoulder is not a huge move, right? Palm should face away from you on the full extension. Core is stable. 4, 3. Good. You guys look great. 2. Last one here. And bring it down. Rotate through those, or circle out those shoulders. Bring your palms up. Elbows are glued to your side body. You're going to open those hands out wide and then draw them front. Open out wide and draw them front. So in Pilates, we work a lot of the smaller twitch muscles. Now, with this move, we're working that rotator cuff, which is really important to build up strength in the shoulder girdle, right? It's something that gets torn pretty easily the older we get because we don't pay attention to it. We tend to think of only the big muscles like the biceps, the triceps. But all these little twitch muscles are super important because they help stabilize the shoulders. Good. Feel the weight in the hands. Here we are. I see you. Happy Friday. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those in. Palms down. Face behind you. Hinge forward slightly. Step back with one foot. Hands are by your hips. I want a nice long line from your head out to the heel of that back foot. Give me lift and lower. Straight arms, lifting straight back, and then lowering to the hip, not in front of the hip. We're only going behind. Tricep press. Good. Yes. Try and keep that core stable as you push back. So we're only mobilizing through the arms. Good. Nice adjustments. Yes. Almost there. Good. For 4, we're going to pulse it. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Little pulses lift. Little pulses lift? What's happening this morning? You know what I mean. Yeah. Shoulders away from the ears. Good. Core is drawn in. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Roll out those shoulders. Palms face away from you. Feet are back in parallel position. I want us to inhale as you lift those weights up and around. Exhale, slowly lowering them, not letting the weights guide you. Pull the weights up, resist the weights down. No angel. Notice, draw your attention to all of the muscles in the back body, helping you to lift and lower these arms, right? We are engaging all of those upper body muscles here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those arms down. Woo! That felt good. I'm awake. Go ahead and drop those weights. Moving on, moving on. We're going to do some single leg work to wake up those hips, loosen them up, build up some strength in those hip flexors. So you're going to come down to your mat. Okay, you're going to lay all the way down. Keep the ball relatively close to you, by the way. I'm actually going to keep it by my head. And you're going to straighten both legs. Hands are going to come down by your sides. Okay, so this is our starting position. I want you to take those hands and then place them on your hip points. So your fingers are pointing towards your pubic bone and your thumbs are pointing towards your belly button. Think nice strong legs, so point through those toes. Glue your left leg down to the ground. Inhale, exhale, engage your abdominals. And then inhale, lift your right leg to the ceiling. Flex that foot, exhale, lower to a hover. Point, lift, flex, lower. Now, why do we have our hands on our hip points? Because we are trying to mobilize the leg and pull up from the hip flexor up into the pelvic floor, right? And we don't want our hips rocking and rolling. That means that we're recruiting something else. I'm going to come check you out. You've got 4. Good, nice, Liz. 3. Good, Joe. 2. Here we go. Last one. Good. Lift your leg up to the ceiling now. Inhale as you cross it slightly over the body and lower it down to a hover. Exhale as you bring the foot outside slightly and then up to top. So big circles. But I want them to be slow and with control. And feel free to make those circles as big or as little as you want, as long as your hips are not rocking and rolling from side to side. So it might need to be smaller than you think. Here we go. Reverse those circles next time your foot is at the top. Good. Keep that other leg glued to the ground. Dina, slightly smaller circles for me. Stabilize through the rest of the body. Good. Nice, Rush. Last 2 here. Awesome. Bend that knee and then extend that leg on the ground. Notice that that hip flexor is super awake now, right? You're going to glue that right leg down to the floor. Hands are still on your hip points. Inhale that left leg to the ceiling. Flex through that foot. Exhale, lower to a hover. Point, lift, flex, lower. Now you may notice that your range of motion is bigger or smaller on one side than the other. Totally normal. My left side is always tighter than my right because I'm very dominant on my right side. So I need to pay attention to that and make these moves smaller in order to make sure I'm recruiting the correct muscles. And eventually with time, when we draw our awareness to those imbalances, we start to even it out. Good. We're here for 4. 3. You guys look great. Yes, feed. 2. Woo! My leg starts to shake a little. 1, keep those feet lifted. Inhale, drawing a half circle across the body and down towards the ground. Exhale, bring it out wide and to the top. Oh man, I need to do much smaller circles on this side than my right. My leg is shaking, totally normal. I'm going to check you out. You've got 4 more on this side. Good. Last 2. And then reverse circles. Other direction. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend that knee, extend that leg long. Shake out those legs, release those hip flexors. Bring the bottoms of your feet together, knees go wide in a totally laying down sort of butterfly position real quick. Good. Draw your knees up towards the ceiling. Feet are flexed. Grab that ball. We're getting into our series 5. Balls between your hands, up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, come into chest lift. Hold here. Draw your right knee into your chest. Ball goes over your right shin. Extend your left leg long to a hover. Inhale, exhale, switch. Ball goes over the left. Inhale, exhale, switch. Good. Now, as we do this, you want to think about sending your legs sort of past one another at the same height. Yes. Good. You guys got this. Chin off of chest. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. This time, take that ball, bring it outside the right leg as your knee comes in. Lift as those legs cross, bring it outside the left leg. So kind of a play on bicycle here. Little twist to get into those obliques. I'm going to come check you out. You've got 8, 7, 6, yes, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send those right toes long towards the ceiling. Left toes are towards the ground. You can always come out of chest lift whenever you need. Inhale, exhale, switch, and switch. Scissor. Here we go. Option to do your keep your legs in tabletop, but I would really love if we could try to extend those legs. For 4. Yep. 3, 2, yeah. Last one. Knees into your chest, come out of chest lift, put your legs down. Almost there, almost there. Take that ball, put it between your knees. Give them a little squeeze, lift your legs up to tabletop. And scooch down a little. Good, hands up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, come up into chest lift, hands come to a hover by your hips. Start pumping from those arms. Nice strong arms, pressing the air down towards the ground. Pilates 100, this is how we're finishing it out. Here we go. If you want an additional challenge, send those legs out long. And bend. And extend. And bend. Keep pumping. Yeah. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Extend those legs long. Extend your arms long overhead. Take a quick break before we get into our teaser. All right. You have that ball in between your hands or pillow. I want you to start inhaling, lifting that ball off the ground, followed by your head, neck, shoulder. Exhale. See if you lift all the way up. Oh, that's tough after that series 5. And hinge forward. Bring that ball towards your toes. Inhale, come up nice and tall. Okay, great. Go ahead and place that ball to the side. You're going to bend into your legs, right? I want you to lean back slightly with a straight spine. And then grab behind your right thigh, like right behind the knee. You're going to lift that leg off to a hover. And then I want you to extend that lower limb and bend. Extend and bend. Inhale on the extension. Exhale on the contraction. Try not to move the torso, but really feeling that abdominal engagement when you bend into that knee. This time, extend that leg long, grab behind the shin, okay? And then start to pulse that leg towards your chest. Good. Go ahead and bend tabletop and then plant that leg down. Don't move the torso. Grab behind the left leg. Bring it up to a hover. Extend and bend. You might think, Allie, why are we doing this? This seems ridiculous. We're really trying to target those deep transverse abs because we're going to put this all together. So we're just prepping here. Go ahead and keep that leg extended. Grab behind the shin, the calf muscle, and start pulsing that leg closer to the body. Good. Go ahead and bend that leg and plant it down. This time your hands come long in front of you, right? You're going to lift your right leg into tabletop, extend it long. Oh, now it's hard, isn't it? Bend and lower. Other side, extend, bend, and lower. Extend, bend, and lower. Extend, bend, and lower. Tap both toes down. Grab behind both thighs. Lift your feet off of the ground into a hover. Extend those legs long. Teaser, bend, extend, bend, extend. Good, you got this. Bend, extend, hold the extension. Hold it here. Yes. Oh, see if you can keep that chest lifted. Take one arm off and then the other. And then lower your feet down and come out of teaser. It's like quite a difficult move, right? All right. You're going to come around, swing those legs around, come into the forearms. We're going to plank it out. And this is the last ab set we're doing. So if our forearms are on the ground and we're on our knees, I want you to inhale, exhale, engage through that core, looking towards your wrists. Extend your right leg back, and then your left. And let's hold. Yep. Hold. Push away from the shoulders. Squeeze through the glutes. And breathe. Head is in line with your spine. Option to always come down on one knee, and then the other. As we're building strength in the core. We're going to step outside with the right foot in 3, 2, 1. Out, together. Left side, out, together. So toe taps to the outside. Keep going. I'm going to check you out. For 4. Good. And 3. Toe tap outside feeds. 2. Last 1. Hold static plank. Here we go, here we go. Yeah. Here we go, here we go. Put all your weight in your left foot. Lift your right leg up. Tap down, same side. 3-legged plank. For 3, 2, 1. Other side. Lift, lower. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Cross your left forearm across the body. Drop your heels to the left, lift up through the right. Side plank. Lift those hips for me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. Right forearm crosses the body. Heels go over to the right, lift up through the left. Give me a little hip lift. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back through center and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Push back into child's pose. Catch your breath. That was good. You guys did great. I was watching you. Come on up to tabletop. And then back down onto your forearms. We're going to finish out strong with our glutes. So if your elbows are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips, you're going to extend your right leg long. Top of that foot taps the ground. Inhale to prepare, looking towards your wrist. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Now, as you lift, you only want to go so high that you feel engagement in the glute and not start to feel engagement, as in terms of arching the spine. So you might feel some engagement in the lower back muscles, but you don't want it to go any further higher than that. We're really trying to isolate the move into the glute. I'm going to come check you out. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that foot lifted in the air. Flex that foot, bend into that knee. Bottom of the foot faces the ceiling, pulse up and up. Yeah. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw that knee all the way in. Extend your left leg long. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift and tap. Other side. Oh, I'm sweating buckets. Here we go. Core is drawn in. Spine stays long. Pushing through those shoulders. Good. For 4, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Flex that foot. Bend at the knee. Push it up. And push. Good. Gonna check you out. Got 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. We're not done. We got one more set. If we're on our forearm, I want you to lift up the right hand and press the right hand into the mat. Okay, so left forearm down, right hand down. It's going to push you open. If you push away so that arm is almost fully extended, you're going to open up through the chest, send your right leg back. Your hips should be open slightly as well. Okay, we're going to target the side booty down. So similar moves. You're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, lift, tap, lift. Yeah, what? Who knew? I mean, some of you knew. We've done this. Keep going. I'm going to check you out. Make sure your form's good. Good. Nice, Dina. Yes, Rush. For 4, 3. Good speed. 2, 1. Hold it up. Pulse it up. Fully extended. Little pulses. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Swing that leg forward. Flex that foot. Draw it back. Point. Swing forward. Flex. Draw back. I know. Side booty all day. Send me all the daggers. Last one. Good. Draw that knee in and give it a rest. I'm going to switch by switching my form so I can watch you. You're just going to go down on your right forearm and lift up through the left. So left hand is down. Push away, open through that left side. Left leg goes long. Left hip opens up. Ready? We're going to lift lower in 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower. So again, we're lifting only to the point where we don't start to compromise through the spine. Core is always on, right? Your torso should be stable. We're stabilizing through the torso. We're mobilizing through the glute and the leg. Woo! Feel the burn. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, little pulses. Yes. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Swing that leg forward. Flex that foot. Drive it back. Point forward. Flex back. 2 more. Last one. You guys got this. Good. Draw that knee in. Push back to child's pose. Widen those knees. Arms come long. We've made it to our cool down. Forehead on the mat. Walk those hands over to the left. Breathe into the right side body. Walk those hands over to the right. Stretching out the left side body. Hands come back to the middle. And then we come up to tabletop. Sit back on your bum. Swing those legs around. Woo! Keep your left leg long. Right knee is bent. Lift up that right foot. Oh yeah, cross it across the left leg and hug that knee into your chest. There's that glute stretch we've all been waiting for. Great job today, everyone. Nice tall spine. If you want to add a little twist, take that right arm. Inhale as you lift up and overhead, planting it behind you. Getting a little spine twist action here. Shoulder away from the ear. On your next inhale, come back around. Extend that leg long. Bend into your left leg. Cross it over your right. Hug that knee into your chest. If you wanted to add the twist on this side, go ahead, inhaling that left arm up and plant it behind you. Still hugging that knee towards your chest. And let's come out of that twist. Legs go long. Arms come up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a nice tall spine. Bring the soles of your feet together. Knees go out wide. Hang on to the tops of the ankles. Lift yourself up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your chest towards your feet. Good. Inhale, lift. Bring your knees together. Cross your feet. Swing yourself forward. Plant your hands and straighten your legs. Uncross them, coming into a forward fold. Exhale all your air out. Inhale, come up halfway. Extend your spine long. Exhale, refold. On your next inhale, start to roll all the way up. Articulating that spine, head coming up last. And we're all set. Happy Friday. Great job.